Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie, where last episode, after buying more books at Colserica Boutique, Rean's group continued into the guest house area of Michelin Wonderland to begin their raid, taking out the EDF forces in a two-pronged assault as the final seal on the mirror was destroyed. This has led us back into the Reverie Garden to take on the Third Stratum, as we first talk to everyone and make preparations.
I guess I'll just go with what the rules say and try to get that done. Wait, how many sports spots? Oh, no, there we go. So that's kind of how we're going, it looks like. I'm not exactly certain what we'll go with in terms of a party. I guess I'll put Agate in there for now, because he needs to do his stuff. But let's begin our patrol. Crossbell being part of the Empire for a while led to the development of regional Mishis. But ultimately there's only one original Mishi, and he has that aura that can't be replicated. I couldn't agree more. I've come across several of the variants in my travels, but none of the same allure as the original. Dressing Mishi in all sorts of costumes and accessories only serves to detract from his bewildering expression and charming eyebrows. Precisely. I'm happy you're a woman of culture as well, Laura. I never thought my contemporary on all things Mishi would be Erebonian. And I feel similarly. Mishi's Crossbell fandom is much more fervent than I had imagined. I forgot that Laura secretly adored Mishi when we were students. I should get away from this conversation before I'm dragged into an hours-long lecture.
Yes, all good.
Believe it or not, Mishi was an indispensable part of my training. Always there to soothe me whenever I needed it. I could tell Tio's passion for him is the real deal. We're going to have a lot to discuss as we get to know each other, I suspect.
Thanks for thinking of me.
I never expected to find someone from Erebonia who's as enlightened in the ways of Mishi as me. This is an opportunity to go over Mishi's illustrious history from the very beginning, starting with Proto-Mishi.
Yes? What is it?
Proto-Mishi came from the spawn of the depths.
I'm always down to talk.
The longer I'm stuck in a confined space, the worse my cabin fever gets. I get antsy. I just want to hop on my orbital bike and ride off to wherever my heart takes me. Once this is all blown over, I think I'll invite everyone to join me on a nice, long road trip. That'd be fun.
Hey there, you all good?
Phew, that should do it. You're all set to keep riding. Thank you so much, Elisa. She must have taken some damage in the real world. Guess I was pushing her too hard. It was already an honor to meet the people responsible for engineering the orbital bike. To think they'd give mine a tune-up too. Don't mention it. We only played a small part in developing the bike anyway. It's pretty crazy to think those days we spent fiddling with it in the engineering building led to it being sold in Crossbell years later though. Yeah, it makes me feel a little proud actually. They've only just started spreading around in terms of popularity. The marketing department is planning a huge push to get people to buy in. I hope yours will treat you well, Noelle. Absolutely. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Oh, something up?
Seeing people ride around on them so happily makes me glad we took it upon ourselves to manufacture them. Hopefully we'll be able to produce lots of new and exciting models for years to come.
Hello there.
I fell in love with orbital bikes the day they were announced to be going on sale. There are so many neat ride options compared to a few years ago that I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. I'd like to try piloting a Soldat too, I bet you would.
Notice anything strange?
I really bet you would. I reckon you'd be good at it.
Doing all right?
Well, if isn't that old orbital bike we tinkered with back at Force? Riding this thing around is going to be a real nostalgia trip. You're going to ride around in here, are you? I've gone off the edge. Oops. Another level has opened. Trial feels like it's getting fiercer. I think so too, but I wouldn't give to be back in Ymir and take a hot dip in the hot springs right now. Oh yes, you're a hot springs kind of guy, Rean. I typically just take showers, but it's hard to pass up a good soak every now and then. It reminds me how nice the hot spring in Arian was back during the Great Twilight. It felt amazing. Ymir's hot springs are incredible as well. Snowy mountain backdrop makes for a wonderful view. Wouldn't it be nice if we all went on a hot springs trip when this is all over? I'm not going to say no to that. I'd be happy to have you all over once things calm down again. We won't remember, though. I guess that gives us another reason to get through all of this. Yeah, let's keep at it, everyone.
Hiya.
I just remembered, didn't a bunch of fairy springs all over the place go berserk a while back? Makes me wonder if people sometimes come upon spring sources over in Crossbell, too. Wouldn't surprise me if they did.
So
My
then...
father is also an advocate of hot springs and the benefits they provide. That puts him in the same camp as Principal Legrin, Master Kafai, and yourself. I wonder if Mastery of the Sword draws one to hot water. There's still much for me to learn, it would seem. Correlation doesn't imply causation. I wouldn't think about it too hard.
How's it going?
Come to think of it, we don't really have any notable hot springs in Crossbell. Wouldn't mind visiting Ymir to see what all the fuss is about. Name the time. I think a good soak at the Phoenix Wings will change your life.
Wanna chat?
Taking a dip in hot springs sounds really nice right now. I wish we had them in Crossbell. I heard LaBelle has some good ones too. We have to soak in one of them someday. Feels just like yesterday I took a dip in Ymir's hot springs. The snowy mountains I saw together with you were so beautiful, Rean. But wait, what on earth am I saying? Where are these memories coming from? Rean? Yeah, you're right. Why can't I remember any of that? Man, this place's rules are even more inconvenient than I thought they'd be. Sorry, Emma!
Indeed.
I don't know what I was thinking when I invited you to bathe in the hot springs with me, Rean. Try to forget it ever happened, okay? To be honest, it's a shame my memory of that particular event isn't clearer. Wait, what the heck am I saying?
Indeed.
Sorry. Emma,
Hiya.
I apologize. Boo. I'm in the doghouse now. Probably try to sort my tag-along character as well before we do anything else. Oh my god, there's so many people now. It's delicious. I never thought I'd get to drink proper green tea in this strange realm. I'm honored that a true Easterner such as yourself would compliment my tea. This reminds me of how Master Kafai would make tea for me during my training years. Now that I think about it, didn't you tell me once that you have some Eastern blood, Toa? Yes, but not very much. I couldn't stand green tea when I was little, but I guess I grew out of that. Hey, you better not be thinking that I'm still little, Rean. No, I wasn't. What made you think that? Damn it, wasn't my face that obvious? There's still plenty left, so help yourself to more if you'd like. Oh, I'll take you up on that.
I hope you're doing well.
I can't remember the last time I had authentic green tea like this. It's been so long. It's so soothing. You normally can't find green tea this good anywhere outside of Longley. It's the spot.
What next?
I hope this lives up to an expert scrutiny. You're more than welcome to join us. In fact, I insist. Sit down and relax.
Oh, need anything?
Muse really has a talent for this. She reminds me of my grandfather in a way. Something smells great. I didn't expect to see Macius as the one holding black tea and Eustace drinking coffee. We each decided to try each other's favourites. I told them it was a waste limiting themselves to just tea or coffee. Beverages should bring us together, not drive us apart. It's amazing what can happen when we look past our differences and reach across the beverage aisle to work together, isn't it? I must admit the governor has impeccable taste. This roasted blend's flavour is quite rich. And this black tea from La Boule is delicious. Not that I have much of an image for where it was produced. That happens to be made with the highest quality leaves from the department store in the capital. I can't get enough of their flavour as of late. And I still have more of Dad's coffee, so feel free to help yourself. I'm a little envious of how much fun they're having. Maybe I'll join them later.
Speak your mind.
So this is the blend of choice in the Regnitz household then. Not bad. Perhaps I should ask Arnold to stock the same at the manor.
Not sure what to make of
Sometimes
any
I
of this.
prefer a cup of tea to my usual coffee. There's a lot of depth to a good cup of tea's flavour. Maybe Dudley knows a good blend that I would enjoy. And there's me, even drinking Yorkshire tea.
I'm always up for a good chat.
The best part of any tea party is getting to sample so many different types of blends. The Ashen Chevalier is bipartisan when it comes to the battle between coffee and tea, is he? I wonder which he'd pick if he had to choose. Regardless, both sides of the aisle are welcome to relax with us here.
Yo, all good?
Yeah, it was kind of wild how comfy this place is for being some alternate dimension. Guess that voice wasn't kidding about meaning us no harm then. Yeah, that doesn't make the situation any less incomprehensible. Yeah, just think of it as a forced vacation. Might as well relax. Play around advantage masters against me. I heard through the grapevine that you and Zephyr's boss had it out in a game and you won. Gotta get me in on that. That was more because he lost on purpose. Oh, no need to be so humble. I'm always down to clown, so hit me up when you have some free time. Alright, then, I will. You do strike me as someone who'd be a pretty good player, so I bet we'll have some good matches. No!
Take a load off.
Did you know the old man was a coffee drinker? In fact, the coffee served in La Belle's palace was so good that he was addicted to it for a while. Takes me back. I didn't know that at all. Makes me a little envious that Lecter had moments like these with him. It's impressive to see how many bracers have reached A rank in the last several years. Feels like just yesterday you became the youngest to ever do it, Valstein. Please, I'm long past being the up-and-coming rookie. Our current crop of young guns is something else. I heard someone in Calvert might just break Sarah's record. Bet Zin's feeling the pressure already. Could be a changing of the guard. Come on, none of us are that old. We can't let the next generation put us out of pasture just yet. Competition or not, I'm glad to see they're doing so well for themselves. I believe we can thank you for leading by example with everything you've accomplished up until now. Where's all this flattery coming from? Don't act like it doesn't describe you. Seriously, knock it off, Arios. You sound like you're a day away from retirement. You're only in your 30s. We'll go calling it quits and put even more work on the rest of our plates. I suppose you're right. There's still more for me to do and plenty of opportunities to lead by example.
Is something the matter?
I've carried out my duties as a bracer ever since I took part in Crossbell's independence as an act of atonement. Yet I feel as though I've lost sight of my initial intent. It could be a sign that my personal trials have just begun. How dare there be someone that isn't Estelle?
How you doing?
Becoming the youngest. What is the thing? So someone's finally breaking my record of being the youngest bracer to reach A rank. Records are meant to be broken, they say, but it's still motivation. Maybe this is finally the spark I needed to shoot for S rank someday. What do you think? Is Joshua really not qualified for A rank, though? Really? Like, really? Was he officially a bracer? Has he joined the guild? Yes, he has. But
Just wandering around?
Sal and Joshua are the bracers they are today because they faced shit head on and didn't run away from their problems. They'll always be the same reckless junior bracers to me. It's up to us vets to keep an eye out and show them the way when they need it. Yes, he is. I'm sure he's got the skills. Might be something else he's lacking, according to them, though. Hey, not bad. I'm shocked you counted that. Lady Luck always did have a thing for me. Though don't think I didn't see that card from outside your deck make it onto the field. It's a good thing I have a few tricks up my sleeve, too. Now you're talking my language, Hemisphere. May the best man win. Are you two just going to try to out-cheat one another? Oh, I didn't see you there. This reminds me that I've heard you play Vantage Masters as well. How about a match? Guys has told me a lot about you. I find you rather fascinating in more ways than one. You don't say. Well, I've heard about you from Yuna and Guys too. I'm up for it if you are. As long as you don't cheat. And to the goddess, playing fair and square can be entertaining every once in a while.
How are you doing?
Well then, I suppose I've joined the fan club. I've always been drawn to people like you. You can never underestimate the power of charisma, huh?
What do you want?
Thinks he can counter my cheating with a little cheating of his own, eh? I like his style. I hear he used to lead a bunch of punk asses back in the day, yeah? Feel like I'm seeing a glimpse of what he was like back then. Guess there's fishing to be done here too, when I think about it.
I see some fish swimming around.
I don't know if there'd be a new fish or not, because of the fact that there's so many fish in here. I might be lucky to get the new fish first.
Nice.
Is this new? Feel like it is. I think I'd remember this.
It's a whopper.
A blue marlin? I mean, it says new as a record at least. Action 3 times 10. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, that's new. I wish.
What a bite. Nice.
Yeah, we're getting to the proper big catches now.
It's a whopper.
I don't think a marlin fits into that pond. Well, I'm assuming it's like the other stuff. You ask of the Reverie Garden, you shall receive. A little bit, like the generation of items that are in here.
Nice.
I imagine that's what's going on.
It's a whopper.
Oh, hello, Rean. Hi, Elise. Well, this is a gathering of people I didn't expect to see. You can credit that to Zio. He does have a tendency to draw crowds sometimes. I guess you could say the sight of him was a little nostalgic, that's all. I was telling Gaius how Baron Schwarzer would teach me the ways of falconry in my younger days. I've never followed the sport myself. I certainly didn't expect you to have a connection with our father through it. Not to mention it's what led Rufus to eventually meet the Chancellor. I've always been grateful to your father. Not only did he introduce me to a certain someone, but he always looked out for me and staved off my boredom with the nobility when we were together. You don't say? I think I can understand why, in retrospect. Dad has always been different than most. Well, I'd love to try my hand at falconry with you and Baron Schwarzer someday. If you wouldn't mind having me and Zio, of course. Would you? And you're not just saying that to be diplomatic. Very well, I'd be happy to should the opportunity arise.
Need me for something?
I've downed it to Zio for always being a great conversation starter. I'd love to go falconing with Rufus and Baron Schwarzer sometime.
Can I help you?
The good Baron was very kind to me in my youth, but I'll always think well of him. How funny that even with a man of his influence in my life, I still fell on the wrong path.
I hope all is well.
That's right, I have something I wanted to tell you, Rean. I decided to start playing Vanish Masters too, since everyone's always talking about it. I know you're a busy man and all, but would you like to play together when you have time? Of course, I'd love to, Elise. The older we get, the harder it is to sit down and have fun together. It's important to make that quality time when we can. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you, Rean. I don't want you going easy on me simply because I'm your sister, alright? I'll be playing to win, and so should you. Wouldn't expect anything less.
I hope all is well.
Even if he didn't know everything going on, you have to think Father probably sensed something was afoot. That's him for you, though. Always sharp as a knife. Yeah, tell me about it. Good talk. Good scree.
Are you troubled?
I may be less one arm after the Great Twilight, but there are now some things I see more clearly than ever before. What a person sees during times of hardship, how they react. These are the proof of their true spirit. Now it's your turn to show me how your own spirit looks. You stand to gain much along this path, of that I am certain. Phew, thanks for the workout. I knew going up against someone as fast as you would do me some good. Yes, well, speed is something both of our fighting styles value. It was a good experience for me as well. Though the mere idea of a bracer gaining anything from training with a member of Ouroboros was ridiculous in its own right. Aw, come on, don't be like that. It's not like we didn't get to team up during the Twilight. And I just want to get stronger, to overcome the trials in here and fix what's happening in reality. I've got to catch up to the boss and Sarah someday. Yes, and there are shoes left behind that I like to feel, impossible as it may be. Very well, I'll accompany you on this training journey, but don't you fall behind. Bring it on. Good luck, you two. Show us how it's done.
So,
Looks like I can get some pretty good training in here with Duvali. That was a pleasant surprise. I'm going to make use of it while I can. That's the only way I'll ever catch up to Sarah and the boss someday.
Is everything all right?
I'll strive to reach the same heights as my illustrious lord in everything I do. That will never change. Therefore, it's only right I honor what she would have wanted and lend you my cooperation. My cooperation. Yeah. Good talk. You both have such beautiful hair. I'm a little jealous. Don't be. Your hair is plenty gorgeous, Ellie. Hey, Altina, Lapis, using break to have your hair comb. Yes, making time to take care of it has been difficult, so she insisted I let her. Now my hair feels even softer than ever. This kind of thing is required to maintain the beauty of a genuine Rosenberg doll. I must say that you're quite talented. You're even better at this than Nadia. Am I now? I do have some experience. An old friend of mine happens to love Rosenberg dolls, so she forced me to learn how to handle them when we were little. Is something the matter? Why the sad face all of a sudden? It's nothing. I'm fine. If I remember correctly. Right, she was good friends with Maribel Croix.
How are you?
I think I understand now the pain of being separated from someone who's irreplaceable. The next time I see the Wellspring Alchemist, I have some choice words for her.
Did you need something?
There we go. She and I used to wash each other's hair now that I think about it. I guess this has really taken me back.
Hey, listen to this.
I'm amazed at how soft it feels. I wonder if she could teach Nadia how to brush my hair like this as well. We're getting through the group.
Millennial Trove activated.
Let's say, is there anything new in the curios section? Basically the same stuff, so even if I bought stuff, the NWL ticket, pushed this out, and everything else is still sold out. I can make a Hajimari coat now, which has evasion plus 30%, but no defenses. Uses that midnight blue gown. That's like super speed and one movement for the Hajimari sandals. Wonder if there's some stuff I can do, but I just can't actually trade up because I've got something on. Well, the Grail lockets need 2 to make 1 Grail locket. And then 999 U material to make, and 2 Grail lockets to make, the good stuff. And the even better stuff. Yeah, so it seems the trade list is 999. It's a lot you're asking me there. Let's buy the people of the group's bathing towels. That's a prerequisite for going in the hot spring, right? Sounds like the weirdest thing to think of, but that's supposedly a thing. Oh, we can only buy some people's towels. I guess some of them might be via other systems. I guess we bought some towels. You know what? I'll buy these as well, so it says sold out on them. Oh, wait a second. These are unlimited. Well, I'll buy them anyway. And, of course, there's no better equipment for me at this point in time. So we're good for that. Let's continue the talkie patrol. Hey, guys. Doing some weapons maintenance. Bingo. I figured I'd invite everyone to join me since I was going to give a little bit of TLC to Berserker anyway. Even orbital staves require a lot of maintenance. It can be tricky using a weapon that has a lot of moving pieces. So an orbital staff that can transform into an instrument and the CGF's latest weaponry are here. And that's not all. That S weapon you have is rather impressive now that I get a better look. Yeah. I guess the workshop's handiwork sticks out, huh? This baby's my ace for when things get real bad. This old gal and I have been through a lot, so I'm pretty attached to her by now. You don't say. Just how much, I wonder? Of course you would talk about your weapon like that, Randy. I admit that I have a special bond with my gunbreakers after the last year at the branch campus. They feel like they're part of me now. Since the girl has been neglecting them and came to me in a panic asking for help with maintenance. You weren't supposed to tell anyone about that. Still got a long way to go, Yuna.
How's it going?
I've been using the same orbital staff ever since I graduated. It feels like it's part of me now. In fact, I once nearly walked on stage with it instead of my violin before a concert. Almost had a heart attack. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Thank goodness you realized in time. Yeah, but you can still play it.
Well, this is a lot, huh?
I learned how to use my weapons back in our past life, I'll call it. Can't say I think of back then fondly, but I'd be up the creek without these, so just gotta keep using them. If they let me help you guys overcome what's going on, then that's the most I can ask for.
Hey there!
My gunbreakers have practically become a part of me since I enrolled at the branch campus. They feel like they're my signature weapons. Let me know when we're headed back out, and I'll put them to good use.
Hey, making the
You
rounds?
can learn a thing or two from Ash Uni. He actually keeps up with his maintenance. Let's rub it in, why don't you? Well, I'm not going to let a cocky jerk like Ash outdo me.
Looking sharp.
Proper teacher motivation there. You girls are so lucky to have partners that you really connected with. S is always treating me like I'm his little sister. How am I ever going to get anywhere with him? Fellas can be so dense, huh? Eustace can be a real blockhead too. So Swin's got you stuck in the friend zone, eh? I don't know if that's exactly your problem. Besides, things aren't like that between me and Agate yet. Yet, huh? The way you two act around each other, I figured you'd been together forever. You know what? This is a great time for some girl talk. Spill it, ladies. I want to hear every sort of detail you got. Oh my god. At least she's not having any trouble fitting in. It'd be nice if this could happen in reality too. This is Girl Crush Squad here. I mean, yes, I think I've made some progress with him. But Agate and I still aren't... Oh, you're so adorable.
Hi.
Oh, Eustace, he plays hard to get, but he's loved me since the day we met. Anyway, since I'm the more experienced one here, I'll teach him everything I know. Just try not to say anything that Eustace will live to regret. Hey, you were eavesdropping, weren't you? Don't be gross. Everyone knows that boys aren't allowed when girls are talking romance. My bad. I'll be more careful. Don't sweat it. I was just being cute. Oh yeah, while you're here, there's something I wanted to ask you. So I'm getting into this whole Vanish Masters thing, right? And I've been looking for people to play against. Think you could be one of those people? Sure, count me in. I'm always up for a round. You can now play Vanish Masters against Nadia.
I got a question for you.
I won't lie, I'm pretty interested in keeping up with all the ladies you and 3S keep pulling in. I've got you pegged, ladies, man. There's got to be a way to make use out of all this info, right? We barely met, and that's my review. It's called 3S, is the Lloyd. There's a fish! Sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Celine. Thanks. Oh, that fish looks so fresh and delicious and tasty. Gotta get a hold of yourself, Celine. I can do this. I'm in control. Meow! And the world is set to rights. What is going on here? I'm helping Celine with her human form training. According to her, she struggles with keeping her feline instincts in check. Sadly, it would seem she's failed this particular test. Poor Celine. She's got a work cut out for her. But she's the best kitty.
What? What is it?
What? Don't tell me you saw that. I'll have you know that maintaining my human form while I hold my cat one back is a lot harder than it looks. Okay, I believe you. Settle down. I hope it gets easier for you if it's that much of a struggle. Oh, spare me your pity.
What? What is it?
Oh, yeah, she had
Say
more dialogue.
something or don't.
Looks
Come
like I
on.
still have more training to do to keep my form under control. This fish the maid brought out is to die for. I can't get enough of this stuff.
I'm ready to do whatever you ask.
Being here with Celine reminds me of all the wonderful times we shared together back at the dorm in Trista. I'll have to make sure she has the very best in cat food prepared so that she too can perform at her utmost in the trials ahead. Have we talked to everyone? We did it! Right then, that means we can enter the third stratum of the Reverie Corridor. We've done the patrol. Now it's time to climb to the tippity top and break whatever monster awaits. Or I guess there might be a midpoint again, now that I think about it. It might be a longer jaunt than you would think. So, have Agate induce a break state 4 times is what's needed. And Fee use Cypher Edge free. Just once. For 30, that's fine. We should be able to get all of these mini missions done too. Save. And off we go. Oh, I could have done the second stratum grinding then, because you go straight to the first stratum entrance. Well, there's my answer, and I'll know for the future now.
Look alive, people. We got work to do.
Travel menu is updated. We can get 5 blue sealing stones, 3 red sealing stones, and a gold sealing stone here. So let's begin the
I'm curious to see what's in that chest myself.
act trip. A bronze watch, strength ATS speed, prevents delay. To be honest, there are literally people that probably would need that. Actually, you're not too bad on that one. Back to my music though. Okay, can't go that way. Well, I can. Just fight the tough monster. I'm going to kill your child. I'm sorry.
There! Don't let your guard down.
This is how it works. Just look back and forth between them and you're like, sorry. This is how this is going to go down. I go with that. Because I think it might be good to go with.
It's down.
We killed the small one.
Got him.
We killed the child's child.
It's my turn. Spirit unification. Let's go.
You think Emma and Agate need to start switch time positions? Oh yeah, maybe like on the. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Roar. Healing strike.
All right.
There's our break. There's our scan.
Unit. I see now.
Agate, we need to get to do break state though. A powerful devil guarding the gates of Gehenna. Its physical strength is hard to match, crushing any in its path. Is Rostrum.
All right.
I mean, you can't really break anything right now, so I'll just switch you anyway.
You got this.
Let me at him!
It's already broken. There's nothing you can do to help.
Arcus activate! Showtime.
It's down.
Got him.
I'm going.
There are spells I can get out first. It is weak to that,
Arcus
so here we go.
activate.
Let's go. Ha! Now.
It's mine.
Yeah!
Got you. It's down.
Got him.
He's already kind of butchered this.
It's always over with quick when we're on it.
We're fast, we're furious, and we're out of here in time for dinner.
All right, some level ups.
Did it.
The grind begins.
Nice.
Agate's 119, so Agate's not doing too bad for himself. Obviously, a silver stealing stone free is our reward from there.
Job well done.
That's why we fight the big boys. Bonk. Oh, treasure place.
Ain't nothing we can't handle. There! Let's get him!
Okay, it's a little bit more worrying though when he charges at us that blooming fast though.
Break them! Raging hammer!
Suddenly, monsters.
Cut through!
Yeah, ideally, I want Agate to break this guy then. So I'll swap.
You got this.
Leave it to me! Yeah! Oh! They're open! Got him! It's over!
That's fine.
I'm going. Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis
A
complete.
dreadful beast that pounces its prey, screwing it with a giant's claw. He also spits out venom as the ruined spinner.
How shall we
We
play?
haven't scanned any of the shadow spirits yet, but I'm sure there'll be a lot more of them to scan along our way. There we go.
Let me out.
Leave it to me!
All right.
Weak to air as a whole,
Arc
are
is
you? Well,
activate.
I'm up!
you're not going to like that when it comes off, I can tell you that. Actually, Emma might not kill it. I should have probably done a bit more damage. Or at least put on an order. Well, it's blind now. Never mind, Lloyd still got
Let's
you.
go! Hey! Look! Now! Got him!
There were more.
Let's go!
Men that are somewhat slender. I don't know.
Break them! Raging hammer! It's my turn!
Didn't know there was going to be more. Yeah!
Cut through! Now! There! My turn!
Do you think he can break them? I don't think he can, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, we got a full thingy again. We've only got one tag-along slot currently.
Give them hell! Crimson Drake! My turn!
I believe in your ability to do this, sir. If you don't, then I'll be very upset. Ooh, that's 4 break states,
It's
if
my
I'm right in
turn.
saying.
There.
Oh, it's just scanned. It's fine, you can repeat these places to get them.
Now to keep going.
Emma and Lloyd level up. Brave reach level 9. Megalith Fool. Recover 9% damage as HP for attack scraps and CP plus 4 every turn.
I did it.
Nice! I did it!
No pain, no gain, right?
Yep, that's 2 of them done. 4 Azure droplets and another 2. So experience for other party members for us doing that. We also cleared 5 mini missions and claimed due rewards for a poison 4. So that's not a bad pickup. I feel like this would be best for you. But where do I put it? Those are all ultra rares. It would have to go like there, really. Well, I actually have to go further, so it has to be one of the ones on the separate bit. So that's something to consider in the future. This music gets me too much, to be honest. Yeah, I'd need to upgrade some slots heavily to do that. So you're out now. I don't know if I want Nadia or not, because Nadia regains stuff, so they got that as an option. And then I can sort out the tactics to... put you more on the bat lines, I think. That works for me.